PC Company Gaming Collectibles, and welcome to another episode of just another figure review. Today we're looking at a Hot Toys 1/6 scale Han Solo and Stormtrooper Disguise A New Hope version. So thankfully we have a remade Han Solo Lolo, yeah, and it's just thankfully we have a remade Han Solo, because I couldn't handle what kind of work they did with A New Hope Han Solo on the first release of him in his smuggling outfit, which just, it was not Han Solo. So let me start out by just zooming in on that head sculpt. So we're gonna zoom in and talk a little bit about the head sculpt. So here we have the head sculpt. It's amazing looking. Like, as you can see, that just looks like Honey Wani, and it's amazing. It's really nice. It looks like Han, but there's a teensy weensy itty bitty little feel of cartoon in this figure to me. Or not the figure, the head sculpt. It has a little bit of cartoony feel to it. I'm not sure if that's just me or I'm just thinking things, but I feel like this guy has a little bit of cartoon feel to him. At certain angles he's really good, and at certain angles, like right there, that right there is really good Han Solo. That really looks like a really great Han Solo pose right there. As you can see, the back. Well, I'm gonna leave that off so I can show the head sculpt. It has a LED lit backdrop, which is pretty cool, which we'll go into later. This head sculpt is what's basically what the figure is all about. It does come with an interchangeable helmet piece that you can put on, but who would do that when you have Han Solo? But we're just gonna keep looking at this head sculpt, and as this changes direction, we're gonna see how it gets cartoony. To me, at least, at another angle, that's still really good. I mean, that's still really good. And then to me, at this angle, it just kind of looks weird. I don't know if it's my lighting or like this side of his face kind of looks weird. I don't know. You guys tell me. It's just till you get to the center, then it's okay. Now, like right now, this is all good to me. I don't know if that's just Harrison Ford himself or what, because I'm just seeing it on this side of his face. Like it just doesn't look right from this side. I don't know. But from this point on, and then you start moving in, it really looks like you're looking at Han Solo, and it's kind of scary at a point because now I'm looking at my camera and it just looks weird. It's just awkwardly Han Solo. But enough with that. The rest of the body is pretty much a normal Stormtrooper body, basically. They just redone and just copied the height size 1/6 to Han Solo and just redone the armor, basically. It's all simple armor. My Hot Toy figure just had really insanely tight joints. I don't know if that's mine or it's just hard for me to move or what, but it just had really tight joints. It does come with this little cradle stand that you get with every Hot Toys, every Sideshow figure, and then also it comes with that magnificent helmet. I just love that helmet, and we'll go over that right now after this stand. And you get the pretty basic stand, and this is kind of like a chalky feel to it, texture stand, Death Star stand. So I love these stands. These rectangular stands are amazing. Comes with the amazing plaque. I love these plaques. It just looks so good. I hope they're not saying good riddance to these, because I hope they stay. I hope they stick around and they beat out all these. Like the Last Jedi has pretty okay stands, but nothing beats these things. These things are just simple. It's beautiful. The figure can pose on it. It's great. And then over here, as you can see, we're gonna look at the helmet here too. As you can see, is the little Stormtrooper helmet from A New Hope. You get this too. So this is another cool thing. You can pop this helmet on, and you just pop his head off. You peg this on to his head. So you'll have this where his head would be. Okay, I can do this actually. Watch. This is like magic. So you do that. You pop that on. Your head is off. You pop this on, and then you put this on top, and then you can like stick that in, and then he'll have a movable actual Stormtrooper helmet head, which is awesome. That's amazing. I didn't know that. I thought it was just just how it is. Like you just get a regular helmet, and then it's all detailed. So here we have the helmet, and it's glory, and it's kind of hard to get the light in there. But as you can see, there's a ton of detail work, and everything you would find inside of a Stormtrooper helmet inside of this. Full-blown padding, detailed to the core in here. You have everything is detailed in here. It's just amazing how they did that. I love this. I would prefer this over the New Hope regular Stormtrooper any day. I'll get another Han Solo if I wanted another Stormtrooper, because you have full detailed helmet. It's amazing, and then you can sell his head sculpt for like $50 and it'll be a profitable day for us. So that's awesome. The helmet is really detailed. It's really nice. You get those emerald green lenses in the helmet. It's just it's really nice. The plastic feels really cheap though. That's just, I guess that's just plastic though. So what can we do? But really nice helmet nonetheless. Nothing to deter this figure down. And what it comes with, little accessories, it comes with is a couple of these guys. So we're going to bring them one by one. Cufflinks. This is the cufflinks that they use on Chewbacca when they're going in. Whoa! Actually functioning cufflinks. So you can, let me find it. You can open it here, and you can open it on the other side too as well. And actually, I think you can put Chewbacca in cufflinks and then make a little dioramic scene. Of course, we saw this, what you would peg on the helmet and make it a Stormtrooper instead, or a Han Solo in disguise. And then you have his droid collar that Solo uses to call 3PO or R2, and that's pretty cool. And you also get the box. So this is the box that it comes with. It's pretty cool. You get the Sideshow exclusive. I guess this is only available in America and select territories like other like Chinese, or I don't know who else gets it, but this is a select territory kind of a figure. So I don't get what that means really, honestly. So anyway, you have the box art that it comes with. Here is what he his little art and what he looks like, and it's really nice. Falcon, Han Solo, Luke up there, the worst Luke head sculpt ever, and Han Solo, and then randomly Darth Vader. I don't know why Darth Vader is in this, like, I'm important too, and, I mean, I guess, it's, wait a second, this is the Death Star after it, wait a second, but this is the, Vader that, I don't know why he's on the art box, but it doesn't make sense to me, honestly, because him and Vader really didn't have any beef. He was just kind of there. I think Luke had some beef and Obi-Wan, but not. I don't think Han Solo really had anything. Anyway, before I get stupid, a bunch of hands that he comes with. He comes with 2 blaster hands, and it's just weird because Han Solo, he's a righty. I don't think he shoots with any other hand. I don't think so, that I can remember. I haven't seen the movies in so long. I forgot so much because I'm waiting on my little girlfriend, and she's really little. She's like 5'3", or 2, or something like that. She's a dwarf. I'm kidding, she's not a dwarf, but she's a really pretty dwarf. Anyway, it comes with a like open hand, fist hands, droid calling, holding hands, and another fist, and then a left and right trigger hand, and then another fist for each side. And then he comes with a blaster and a thermal detonator, which we'll go over right now. So, as we go over the what he comes with, I'm going to pull him out so you can see what more he is. And he also comes with this E11 blaster. Now, here's the thing. When doing this for the first time, this is a very, 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 very fragile piece right here. This little dingy-dong popped, or didn't pop. I kind of ripped it off. The glue is It's not that strong, obviously, because it's a magnet. They have more power than glue on leather, or pleather, that is. So you're not going to get the best of, hold on this thing. So be careful when you pull this. Very first, well, that just sucked. The very first time I went to pull this off to put the blaster in, I ripped the magnet right off. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It can just dangle there for all I care. But, this is thermal detonator towards his butt. As you can see, there it is. Sorry for the weird angles and shakiness, but that's his thermal detonator he comes with. It's just something separate you just plug on him. So, let me put him on the cradle. I don't trust myself. And then here's his E11 blaster that he comes with. It's pretty standard Stormtrooper issue blaster. As you can see, all the blaster in its glory, but it's not too much of a weathered one either, though. If you can see, it's not weathered at all. I like these little things that they do on here. Come on, dude. I like these little things that they do on here. It's like you get this little tiny clips, and like you can actually unfold this stock very carefully and make it into a big old blaster right there, like so. So that's cool. Not too much weathering on this E11 blaster, which makes sense because, those Death Star troopers really didn't go through much. So that makes sense. Pretty cool blaster. As you can see, the little lens is up here. Nice attention to detail. And right there. So going over this figure all around, he is a basic Stormtrooper, just a tall one. Nothing special. It's just a Stormtrooper with a head sculpt on him. I'm sure this size came with the 2-pack one, but 2-pack, and it's the price point I think was $244.99 or something like that. For the price point, they could have kept it a bit lower, and I think they wanted to charge a little extra, so they threw in this LED backdrop, which I don't mind, but at the same time, it's pretty It goes up with the shipping. It's like $260 something, and it's pretty expensive for just a plain old Stormtrooper with a light up background. A lot of people may argue with that and say, no, it's not. You're just being nitpicky just to find something to pick on. But I feel like it's a bit on the high side. I would expect this to be around, $229. Because the regular Stormtrooper, I mean, what is the regular Stormtrooper? It's nothing but white armor and molding. You just paint that thing. It's like literally white armor. And you stuck a head sculpt on it. That's a basic reuse. And then they're like, and then this is the on-off switch down here. And then it takes like 3 AAA batteries, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the, which this base is pretty cool. I mean, it's really nice that there's a random dark spot in the middle, which kind of picks on my OCD, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty bright, as you can see, in the dark, but as soon as I turn on the lights, it kind of just fades away. I'm not going to use this giant, big, massive backdrop because it kind of takes away from the figure, and then in your display, it kind of takes away from everyone else if there's anything behind it as well. So this is going to be, if you want it displayed, you're going to have to put it on, like, in the back or something, because there's absolutely nothing that would be able to be in the back behind them, which I don't mind the display like that, but go a little cheaper, and I think it's a perfect figure, really, because I mean, Han Solo in disguise, what are you gonna do? But I think it's a perfect figure once the price goes down on it. But that head sculpt though is amazing. Just from that certain angle, it just looks weird to me. I don't know. They got his little scar on his chin, and they got the little nose twisted, and his little smart smirk, which is awesome. As far as articulation goes, you guys know the drill. These figures, when I have on Stormtrooper armor, ain't the best. Although their feet are good because they have brakes right at the joints. These go that much. It's just pretty basic. I mean, the head is pretty good because, oh look, his neck. I didn't see that. He has a neck. And then the head sculpt, the head does turn really good because obviously there's nothing hindering him at all. But I just really love the head sculpt they did on this guy. It's just from a certain angle, like there. It doesn't look right. I don't know what it is. It's probably just me being a biatch, but to me it doesn't look right. I feel it doesn't. It just doesn't look... It has Han, but then it kind of looks cartoony. But at that angle, that's Han. I'm guessing it may be a lighting thing, like depending on the lighting and like how you have him or which pose you're doing him on. That didn't sound right. It just depends, I guess. And I couldn't find any good pose for him. Actually, this one I just propped him up, and this one is actually really nice. I can't find a great pose for him. I'm stuck on having him just kind of like, oh, I don't know, I didn't do it. So, you guys tell me something. Give me some ideas on the pose. I kind of like this one. I kind of like the way this one is going. So, hopefully, this will stay. And if you guys like what you saw here in Easy Company Gaming, make sure you Easy Company Gaming Collectibles. I always forget my collectibles part. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the video. As you can see, the new 4K is doing awesome. And tell me what you guys like to see. Tell me what you guys love. If you want to see my face more. Very busy. The holidays, everything has been like... I'd made like 50 videos in one night tonight. Excuse me if I sound like I'm dead, but I'm just so exhausted. And it's just these hot toys. Hopefully... I think Princess Leia comes next month, Hoth version, Empire Strikes Back, so that's going to be awesome. Like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned. Peace. Follow me on social media. I'll be posting when I'm going to be butt naked on the street. Okay, bye.